What up, everybody? It's a little late. I can't get too loud, but I just wanted to get out of my head. I don't know if y'all know why or what motivated me to do this podcast, but I'm gonna let y'all know now. The subject of this video is my reasoning behind why I started doing podcasting. So on February 7th, 2024, my only older brother had a massive heart attack and died all of a sudden. Before he died, he was the person that I talked to about the things that I share on this podcast. So my brother passing away, it was it just man, it really hurt me. And I've been scared since then. I went and got my heart checked out, and man, I'm grieving. I miss my brother. I knew this was gonna be hard, but I wanted to share this with you guys because I do this podcast because of him, because I don't have him to talk to. I really miss my brother. Oh man. So I'm the exact same age as my brother was the day he passed. Right now, today, I did the math before Christmas break, and I said on January 9th, I'm going to be how old my brother was when he died. And so I just been almost dreading this day. I remember when I was a kid, my grandmother died. She died when she was 57. My father's mother. And my daddy, it really messed him up. You know, my daddy was only, I think, 32. No, he was older than that. He was about 35. He was about 35 when his mother passed away. But still fairly young, you know. So my dad, I remember hearing him talk about how old she was when she died, and when he turned 57, I remember he had a hard time that year. I think he thought he was gonna die. And I've been dealing with death since I was 5. My mother's mother died. She was 55. Then my other grandmother passed 3 years later, like I said, at 57. Then my grandfathers died. My mother's father first, and then my daddy's father last. So I was 12 when I lost all my grandparents, and when I meet people that still had their grandparents in their 40s and 50s, still had, like my woman now, she still got her grandmother, and her grandmother is in great health too. I think she's 88. I think she'll be 89 this year, and it's amazing. I just love it. I don't knock nobody. I mean, you know, I guess some people could be envious of people with parents or grandparents that they didn't have, but I don't think like that. Even with my parents gone now, I share in other people's parents, but I can't seem to do that with my brother, man. My brother was one of a kind. I'm gonna show y'all my brother. This is on one of my TikTok pages. Let me show y'all my brother. This is just an example of how he, what his personality was.
Every day, every hour, I'll be knocking.
Yeah, okay, I think
You see, I feel it.
I think, yeah.
Go.
It's gotta come up like that, Mo.
Some symbols.
You feel me? If it ain't that, if I ain't feeling that, I ain't gonna get it hitting right.
Cause I'm trying to feel it when you
Yeah, when you do it like this.
Like, you feel it, you ready, you waiting on it, okay?
Yeah,
Let's check it out one more time.
I'm holding
The
it.
beat got to go like this. Every day, every hour, I'll be knocking your booty.
That's my foot.
Every day.
Come here like Nilly Vanilli.
It's gotta be like that.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that shower? You got to see like
Gotta make it no mind. Get everybody. Oh,
7 months before he passed.
every day,
Wow.
every hour, I'll be
Somebody said make that
Yeah,
song.
okay, I think
You see, I feel it.
I ain't gonna do
Go.
that.
It's gotta come up like that, Mo.
Some symbols.
You feel me? If it ain't that, if I ain't feeling that, I ain't gonna get it hitting right.
Cause I'm trying to feel it when you
Yeah, when you do it like this.
Like, you feel it, you ready, you waiting on it, okay? Let's check it out one more time. Bobby, the beat got to go like this. Every day,
I ain't doing it.
I'll be knocking your booty. Every day.
Come here like Nilly Vanilli.
It's gotta be like that.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that shower? You got to see like
Gotta make it no mind.
That's just an example. I got other videos. I will be sharing with you guys. I'm gonna be sharing a lot more because our whole childhood was videotaped. Our parents videotaped our whole childhood. So from the time he was about 14 and the time I was 12, they had a video camera, and so that's where we captured. And then my two little brothers, they was like 5 and 7, I believe. Yeah, they were like 5 and 7. Yeah, because I was 12. And man, that's my brother, man. He was 14 when they got that video camera. And my grandparents had a video camera as well. So I got all of those videos converted over to a YouTube channel. So every single last video that was ever video, I converted over to a YouTube channel. Actually, I'm gonna add the channel in the description on this video so you guys can go over there and check them out yourself. I used to have the videos private, but I just recently made all the videos public so people can watch them. And yeah, man, like I said, I just wanted to get out of my head right now because that's what my brother, that's, like I said, this is the motivation for my channel, for me even doing this, because I would just call my brother, whenever I wanted to talk about certain things like politics, and he would always, I could bounce ideas off to him, and he would always bounce them back, and then we just build, and then he always gave me good insight. So I really value that, and that's why I'm doing this channel. This is more of a spiritual journey for me. This is my part of my grieving process with doing this channel. Me and my brother talked about everything. I talked to him the day he passed. We talked that day about getting in shape, eating better, and just living. I told him that day, I said, man, we got to get 80. We got to get at least be 80 years old, bro. And I was looking like 30 plus more years with him, man. And I'm just you know, I'm just, man, I'm toe up. And I was scared to get to this day. I really was scared, you know, and I ain't gonna lie, like I'm still like, today is gonna be one of them days I'm gonna never forget, because that's why I wanted to do this video too. So I wanted to document this, but you know, today gonna be one of them days I'm just gonna be extra careful today. You know, and I used to play with my brother, I always joke with him, because he don't remember me not being here. His first memory, I'm in it. You know, he was so young when I was born, so we're not even a full 2 years apart. So I would turn 1 year, like we'll be a year apart for 1 month. So I used to always tell my brother I'm catching up with him. And I never thought that, you know, that it would be like this, you know, that I'd be catching up with him. I didn't want to catch up with him. I loved him being my big brother. You know, we fought, you know what I'm saying? We fought. We weren't always the best of friends. We fought, but we got closer every time we fought, you know. And I just loved him so much, man. He taught me so much. He was my protector. He was my protector. He was my everything, man. My brother was my everything, man. He was the best big brother that I could ask. I could just thank God for my brother, boy. That's really what gave me the kind of mindset that I got. Like, I'm a free thinker because I was allowed to be that, you know. I didn't have to fight too much growing up. My brother fought all my, well, not all of them. He fought a lot of my fights. And a lot of fights I didn't get into because I had such a powerful big brother. He was big in every way, like big in personality. He had a big punch, you know. He had a big mouth. He could talk stuff and back it up. So I was allowed to be a free thinker, and that's kind of like how I started getting into music and stuff, because you know, I had somebody that was gonna back me up. So my brother's still here in the spirit. I feel him, you know. And this is part of, like I said, this is part of my grieving process. I know a lot of people probably can't look at some of their loved ones when they die. And to be honest with y'all, I don't know. I guess it's just how I was raised. You know, we always looked at old tape and old, you know, my parents, my mother especially, was big on photo albums and stuff like that. And just going through and reminiscing and remembering people. So I'm a lot like my mother in that way. My baby brother, I only got one surviving family member, immediate family member. It's my baby brother. We 7 years apart, and he can't do what I'm doing right now. He can't. But I guess, you know, our roles is totally different. And I can't sit up there and say I'm stronger than him. I just think I got a different perspective, because like I said, I remember my grandparents, and I remember when they all died. So I got a different perspective on death than he do. You know, he don't remember. He wasn't even born when my oldest grandmother, when my mother's mother died. He wasn't even born. Him or my other little brother. My other little brother, Nick, he passed away first out of my immediate family. He was born with a kidney disease, so he was sick his whole life. And then my brother, like I said, my brother right here, Mark, he died, like I said, going on 2 years ago, and of a heart attack. So, you know, nothing tragic in my family. I'm thankful for that, you know. But nonetheless, I'm still grieving. I guess I always will be grieving my brother. He was my best friend. And that's why I'm doing this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is my new best friend. So y'all bear with me. I might go off a little bit, but trust me, I'll be on point. I just, this is how I used to talk with my brother, you know. So if y'all get in that comment section, just know that I'm going to respond to you like you my big brother. You know, a lot of people, if they didn't know us, they think we was mortal enemies, but we was just building with each other. We tear each other down to build each other up. You know what I'm saying? That's how we communicated with each other. It was always love. So yeah, just bear with me, y'all. This is my inspiration. You know, I'm giving y'all a little insight on my psyche right now and how I think and why, how all the questions is answered in this one video right here. My brother, he is my everything, my inspiration. He had one child, my only niece, and she spit an image of him. I love her so much. Yeah, I love her. She is special. Boy, she is special, just like my brother. She is a female version of my brother. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna end this, and y'all pray for me today, please, because this is gonna be a rough day for me. Yeah, I'm finally the same. I caught up with my brother. Oh man, I caught up with my brother. Wow.